Hey guys, today's Power Tap is how to get rid of an energy vampire. Join me in these Power Taps and let's awaken your dreams. Energy vampires can come in many forms, so be warned and keep an eye out for them. They can come in the form of a person, a relative, a friend, or someone at a party, or it could come in the form of an energy latching onto you when you least expect it. I have a very special request from Sam, and she's written to me today. Hi Jen, I've recently decided that I'm going to quit drinking alcohol. I have been using it for a number of years and have noticed that at times when I'm excessive, I've struggled for days, even weeks, not just with a hangover, but feeling a heaviness in my energy and my thoughts are really negative. It doesn't feel like me, yet I cannot seem to release it. Can you help me clear out this negative energy? Well, Sam, this is a really great question, and I have to say I'm not surprised if you've been out drinking alcohol or even taking drugs, or even if you've been in a surgery where you've been semi-unconscious. It creates a gateway or an opening for these energy vampires to really latch on. So we really want to be inside our body all the time, or as much as possible, to protect ourselves. So if anyone's had any of these symptoms, it's likely that there could be an energy vampire in the mix. You may be feeling depleted, experiencing unwanted or unusual thoughts. You may not feel like yourself. You may feel a heaviness in your body or around the energy of your body. You may be reacting and really uneasy and triggered by very simple situations. Or you may simply be having a lot of negativity. So there was a time in my life where I was also pretty off the rails and I attracted a lot of energy vampires. Here's what happened to me. I was going through a time of taking a lot of party drugs, going to clubs and mixing with a lot of people who were also not very clear. Yeah. What I didn't realize at the time was that there were energy vampires attaching themselves to me from every direction. The more I partied, the less I recognized myself. I started having anxiety attacks, I had so much negativity, and I had really lost myself. So to start with, I cleaned up my lifestyle, chose happier, brighter friends and places. I cleaned up my body, which was a lot of work after all the drugs. And as I did, the exorcisms began. Because those energy vampires do not really like living in clean places, so they all started to leave. Every now and then, I'm aware of energy vampires trying to latch on. And this is the Power Tap that I use to help escort them away. So let's begin. Sit in a comfortable position and just massaging underneath your collarbone right here. So to start with, I want you to tune into your life force right now. I want you to tune into the place in your body or in your emotions that feels like it's being zapped, like it's being taken away, possibly sucked by a vampire, which could be a person, a place, a thing, or simply an energy in your body. And I want you just to tune into how that feels right now and massaging underneath the collarbone. And I just want you to tune into it. It's probably a feeling of depletion. And tune into that feeling of depletion right now, where you've really just lost that energy and you may also be feeling tired. Tapping the center of the chest and repeating after me. And if the word isn't completely accurate, then you can change the word. Even though I feel exhausted. Tapping between the brows. And I feel like I'm losing my energy. I love and accept myself. This exhausted feeling that I feel where? Now, if it had to be somewhere on your body, could it be on your shoulders, in your stomach, around your body? If it had to be somewhere in your body, where would it be right now? And I just want you to tune into how it feels. It might be outside your body. And it might be a weight, it might feel really heavy. I want you to tune into the texture of that energy that's traveling around with you. Tapping the cheeks, this energy that is, and tell me where the energy is. Great. This energy that's located, and just say where it's located. Tapping underneath the lips, this energy that's located, and say where it's located. That feels really, and what is the texture of how it feels? Is it sticky? Is it prickly? Is it heavy? Is it inflamed? What does it feel like if you tuned into how it felt? It feels really Tapping the chest again. It feels really. Tapping the side of the ribs, and it feels like. What does it feel like? And how does it make you feel when you tune into it? I feel really. And how do you feel when you tune into it? Perhaps you feel lifeless. Perhaps you feel helpless. Perhaps you feel tired. Perhaps you feel resentful. Perhaps you feel overwhelmed. Tapping the side of the thumb. I feel really, when I tune into this energy, that's, and name where it's located. Tapping the next finger, and I don't know what to do about it. Next finger, I forgive myself for not knowing. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. It's possible that I can release this energy now. Tapping the inside of the little finger. This energy that makes me feel, and just name what it makes you feel. It's possible it's not really serving me to have it. Now I want you to tune into when you started feeling this feeling, because this is when we first picked it up. Was there a moment when you realized like, oh wow, I felt really heavy in my shoulder there? Or was there a moment when you really felt all of that negativity start? And tune back into when you felt it start recently. Tapping all around the head. It started when, and just say out loud when you feel like it started. And what was happening when it started? Tapping between the brows. It all started when, and say that. And what was happening? Name what was happening. Tapping the cheeks. And what were you feeling when that was happening? I was feeling. And this is a really great way to bring consciousness back to those times when you were semi-unconscious when you picked it up. And so it might be a time when you're like, oh, I don't really know what was happening, but something was happening around this time, and that's likely when you picked it up. Tapping underneath the nose. And who else was involved, or who else was there, or what was happening? It all started when, and name what was happening. And now name who was involved. And tell me how you were feeling in that situation. I was feeling, and then I picked up this energy. And just say what that energy felt like when you picked it up. Part of me felt like I needed that energy. Part of me thought that it was helping me. Perhaps it was kind of helping me. And how would that energy have benefited you in some weird way? Because what happens when we pick up energies in the field, usually we're picking them up because part of us thinks that we need them. It might be like to protect ourselves, or we might be picking it up to prove a point. We might be teaming up with an energy to solidify a perception that we have to protect ourselves and things like that. Tapping the inside of the wrist. Part of me felt I needed this energy. Perhaps you picked it up so that you could fit in. There's many reasons. So just tune into what that reason would be for you. Tapping the side of the thumb. I picked this energy up because, tapping the next finger. I picked this energy up because, I picked this energy up because I felt like I needed it. I forgive myself for picking this energy up. Tapping the inside of the little finger. It's possible I don't need this energy anymore. This energy's been making me feel really depleted. Tapping the side of the hand. This energy has been making me feel like I've lost myself. I've been having so much negativity with this energy. It's taking away my life force. It's taking away my vitality. Tapping all over the head. This energy is taking away my positivity. This energy is making me not enjoy myself. This energy is not really working for me. So I want you to tune into all the things that this energy is doing to you right now. How it's affecting your life. Is it affecting your relationships in a weird way? Is it affecting how you're showing up in the world in a weird way? How is this energy affecting you, and what is it doing to you? And how is it creating and shaping your life in a way that's not beneficial? This energy is not helping me. It's making me feel really, and you just name what it makes you feel. Tapping the temples, this energy makes me feel, tapping the cheeks, this energy disempowers me by, and how does it disempower you by? And what types of habits does this make you have? It makes me, and what does it make you do or say? This energy makes me, big deep breath, big sigh. Good work. Tapping the center of the chest. This energy makes me, and what does it make you do or say? Tapping the front of the ribs. This energy makes me lose myself. I start to forget who I am. I'm ready to let go of this attachment now. I'm willing to let go of needing this in my life. And if it's an energy, tune into that energy that you don't need. And if it's a person, tune into the person that perhaps either you don't need in your life, or you're going to reshape how you experience your friendship or your connection with them. Tune into whatever or whoever that is right now. And tune into how you experience your connection with them or with that energy. Whether you're allowing it or fighting against it, just tune into it right now. Take a big deep breath and release a big sigh. Tapping the side of the thumb. I'm ready to be free. I really want to feel like me again. I'm ready to let go of this energy. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger, even if I have to change my identity. And that's what happens sometimes when we're letting go of old energies. Sometimes we believed that those thoughts and those beliefs and those behaviors were our own identity. And sometimes when we let them go, we're afraid because we don't know who we'll be without them. But they're not you in the first place. If they're not helping you, they're not you. I want to be me again. Tapping the side of the hand. I'm ready to feel like me again. Tapping all over the head. I'm ready to feel like me again. Even if I have to let go of this old identity that's made me keep it. I want to be free. I'm ready to let go of this old identity that's attached to this energy. This old way of being. Big deep breath, big sigh. Good. Tapping between the brows. I'm a good person and I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of feeling free. I'm worthy of feeling amazing in my body. I'm worthy of having my energy back. I'm worthy of feeling alive again. I'm ready to let go of this old energy. I can do this. I'm ready to do this. And I'm giving this old energy permission to leave now. Tapping the front of the chest. It's possible me and this old energy really doesn't need each other. It's possible we'll be better if we grow on our own. It's possible we'll feel more of ourselves if we let it go. I'm open to being myself again and letting this energy go. I'm letting this energy go now. It's possible this energy will do better without me as well. It's possible we'll both be more empowered if we let go of this energetic tie. Even though it's scary to let go of, it's possible we'll both feel better. I know I'll feel better, Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. I'll feel better if I can have my energy back. It's possible he or she or it will feel better if it gets its energy back. We're all getting our own energy back now. Big deep breath, big sigh. Good. Tapping the side of the hand. I love and deeply accept myself. And what would your life look like if this was totally cleared from your energy, from your body, from your life, from the way that you're interacting with the world? I would be, and just say what you would be doing. Tapping between the brows. And this would feel really, and what would it feel like? What would be your top 3 emotions that you would feel? I would be feeling, and name them again. Tapping the cheeks, and it would feel really, say it again, underneath the lips. I'm ready to feel this. And name those top 3 emotions. And what would you be doing in your life if you allowed it to be completely cleared? What would you be doing? How would you be interacting in your world? How would you be showing up with the full power of your own spirit, with the full power of your own energy? What could you do in your life? What types of thoughts would you be having if you took your power and really allowed it to guide your life? I'm allowing myself to, tapping the front of the chest, I'm letting myself soar. I can do this. I'm ready to do this. And I forgive this old energy for hanging on. I forgive my energy for hanging on. It's safe to be free now. Big deep breath. Side of the thumb, it's safe to be free. Next finger, it's safe to be free. It's safe to be free. I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me. This could be a lot more fun and easy than I think. Big deep breath, big sigh. Good. I just want you to tap all over your body now. And I want you to tell yourself 10 affirmations out loud about what you're creating in your life, what you're worthy of, how it feels in your body when you're completely clear of this. Is it light? Is it full of bright energy? What does it feel like in that area that you tuned into before? Tapping all over your body. This feels really, I feel really, I've got this. I feel really, there we go. Beautiful. Take a big deep breath in. Fill your whole body up with light. Hold the light there for a moment. Really feel that whole field being protected by the buoyancy of your light, protected by your presence, your intention. Exhale a big sigh. Beautiful. How are you feeling? I hope that you are feeling amazing and that you're back in your body and you have your full power back and those energy vampires are off doing their own thing now. I hope you've enjoyed this power tap. I would love to hear how it went for you. Leave your comments below. And remember, if you want to follow more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I'm Jen Partridge and I'll see you next time. Allow me to introduce you to Count Celery. Count Celery, I have come to suck your energy. And I taste quite yummy too.